For followers for joining us. We are just beginning up for our contest piece. We were doing the Rinashita Fenice. Um, I have already kind of started a little bit. I've taken out my green, my yellow, and my red pieces. So all we kind of have left is as much of the inner pieces as possible. We're just going to kind of go over that a little bit. And yeah, I might also, if we have time, clear off all the white bits and everything else and just get those set aside. Let me just... Alright then. Let's see here. I need to down that real quick. I need my minimum watcher so I know exactly
And John,
what's
thank you so
going
much
down.
for coming on.
Alrighty then. So we're going to go ahead and begin. So this starts with the body. Hey, Cav. We're just getting started on Rinashita. We're just gonna do some of the pieces that I can do. I've already kind of gone through vaguely and marked off all the parts where I can get to. The X is pretty much where I have to stop more or less for this piece, and I'll move on to the next piece, kind of thing. The head, obviously, I can only get like 2 parts for it together. This is the... Hold on. And that was the wrong piece to push over. Hold up. So this is our lovely, lovely piece. But yes, technically it is the green... It's the Rinashita from the build series. I love to have a better view of that. Yes, I love this kit. I had it, the original one with the broken wings. But yes, I do absolutely want to do... This one's going to get a repaint, so that's kind of why we have all these... This is what I'm kind of building steps kind of thing going on. I accidentally tipped over all the other parts. Luckily, it was an easy, quick cleanup because not everything is out. Where is my masking tape? Because I made a small mistake here. I did not have this masking tape ready to go yet. But we can do that now, if we would like. Basically, we're doing a repaint for it. If you didn't see, unfortunately, in the channels, I can go over that real quick. So all the white parts, I'm actually going to go with a pink. After some conversations, thank you, I decided that going with another purple was not the decision. So going with a pink will kind of set a bit of a difference there, and it gives me... So the person who... Well, gallery here, they sent me a color wheel, which is beautiful. I love that I got a color wheel with my thing because it helps me a little bit. Technically, down here towards the bottom of the red is considered... I think this is considered the pink territory. So I'm going to do a pink for my reds, but I'm using it on the white of the kit. And then all yellow on the kit is going to be switched to a gold. My greens, which there's a lot of green, is going to be my purple. For the red, I'm taking a long shot here and going into silver. And then lastly, for all the inner frame as well as the guns and stuff are all going to be more of a gunmetal color scheme. So we're going to mark that up. Now we have our B. These are supposed to be in order, but we know how quickly that's going to be out of order. But yeah, so that's kind of the idea. It's going to be my first paint. Well, first one that's relevant. Obviously, I have a test subject already planned out. I took an RX-78 that I got randomly, and I haven't started painting that yet. I realized I don't have flow improver for my airbrush, and so I plan to get that going. This also, see, it is. That's fine. And so yeah, that's where that's going. Other than that, I should probably showcase another kit that I picked up yesterday, unfortunately. Um, maybe you've already seen it, but you know, obviously not all my viewers have seen it through the channel. I picked up this lovely Jesta. Don't mind that price tag. It's a rough one. We're not happy about it. Yesterday was not my happiest day. I started it with my plans getting canceled left and right. So I was like, okay, cool. So I had technically a little bit more money ready to go, kind of, compared to what I had planned to have left. And I saw the kit. Someone else was eyeing it. So unfortunately, my quote-unquote predatory traits kicked in and said, well, if this person wants to buy this, I'm buying it instead. And so that's how I ended up with a kit that I don't know if I really want. But, you know, that's life. It's a P Bandai. I can at least say I have a P Bandai now, but I could have just, you know, ordered one I actually wanted kind of thing. Plus, there's a lot of other kits that I need to get for the stream in general going forward. Not my greatest move. Yes. I've never had a premium Bandai kit before. The Jesta was a premium Bandai, apparently. The Jesta that I have now. I'm not hyped about it. But it is what it is. Did I start before Talgis, Flugel, or Alba? See, these people keep talking about this Alba. I don't know what an Alba is. Not gonna lie. That's okay. Oh, right. I forgot the blue wing. Just gave one away. Okay. Interesting. They gave one away outside of their normal giveaways. That's cool. Fair. Oh, right. I do remember that roughly hearing that you'd won something. But cool. Yeah. I think because of Gundam, I am entered into the Epion. Unfortunately, the same thing is going to apply to me. I already have an Epion. An Epion is not necessarily a kit that I need a second copy of. Yes, the RG Epion. I already have one. I haven't built it yet. It's on my list, but I do want to repaint it. So that's why I kind of just haven't. I think it does. I watched Gundam build it, and that was exciting. I'm definitely... There's only like one kit right now I can think of that I really want a second copy of. And that's going to be the God Gundam, actually. So I've built the first God Gundam I did. Turned out well. There was like a minor issue I had with the right arm, because I didn't really read the instructions, because they're not meant for American eyes. You know, dumb people. And so, unfortunately, we have a bit of an issue with the right arm. It's broken. Yeah. That is definitely a problem I foresee. Right now, I don't have mine attached. I kind of just didn't give a shit. Unfortunately. Okay, so we are starting here. So this will tell me I need B, F, G. And this is nice. This is what I love. Fair. H. I don't know if I need both H's, so we'll take both H's. And then PC. We'll put the C's to the side for a hot second. I do like this part of the master grade so far, is it does give me the ability to kind of see what parts I'm going to need. Although, unfortunately, when push comes to shove, when I get done with all the painting side of things, I'm absolutely not going to see all that. I'm going to be like, I have no idea what part this is from. But luckily, I'm going to sit down and kind of sort through it all. Be like, okay, I need this part in this particular branch. And good to go. So we need a B9. These are the wrong nippers. But yeah, for those of you just joining us, we're obviously working on our contest piece. It is the Fenice Rinashita. I mean, it's a nice kit. I decided that the original contest piece was a bit too much of an ask. And by that, I mean, like, there was too much customization going on, and I was not ready for that, unfortunately. So this is the plan, is to just do this instead. And I think it's a good decision. It's going to be a lot easier. I'm still going to go ahead and paint it. I think painting it is probably still the right decision. 37. Yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen. Oh my god. You know what? Come here, fucker. Sorry, I have a blind spot, obviously, right here. So back to what I was saying. So there's a YouTuber. I don't know what else they do. Huh? Allow. Yes. Sorry. It's hard when the blind spot pisses me off. But anyways, so basically there's a guy on YouTube, G Studio, and he kind of did this. I think it was him. Somebody did it. I watched them and I'm like, this is a good idea. I need to do this because I did try, I think when I was streaming for no, this one I pre-cut everything. I know for the God Gundam, not the God Gundam. Actually, did I don't remember if I did the Barbados on stream or not. The Barbados is in pieces right now, but the end result is that I realized I was struggling because I couldn't figure out what was what. And now I can literally just go into my lovely pile and be like, cool, here's H. Oh, there's C somewhere down here in the bottom. And that's kind of it. And I love it. Now, obviously, it'd be better if I had like a little like filing cabinet to the side here. Camera can't get there. And yeah. Exactly. Where'd the D? Where'd the D? And that's the thing is like now I almost don't have to look. Now, obviously, unfortunately, I didn't do one for the PC stuff, but keep that more in a visible location, I guess. Shut the fuck up. And yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to text you about this. So thank you for showing up despite me not texting everybody. It was kind of a impromptu, not impromptu, that's not the right word. But basically this was like a last minute idea to stream today. My girlfriend is out watching a movie with her friends, and I'm just like, well, I may as well just, stream today, get this project started. I was going to work with my airbrush. No, I absolutely am not going to. I unfortunately made the strong decision to remove it from my PC. If I'm going to be streaming games, I am looking at right now, once I actually have to talk to somebody real quickly, who has already done the modding for it. It does sound like a me problem, 100%. The game I'm looking to stream potentially, I still haven't bought it yet, but is going to be Armored Core 3. There is a mod for Gundam related stuff. And I saw that through one of my other streamer buddies. Yeah, everything that is through V. And I met V because they were posting on the Facebook, one of the Facebook groups. And then basically I just like, oh, I'm just gonna come to your stream one day and start like networking for once in my damn life on my streaming stuff. And honestly, best decision ever. Cause if it wasn't for that, I'd be still sitting at the 40-45 range on my follower count. And then basically just chatting in V streams and all that shit has bumped me up to like 80 something followers. My viewership isn't too bad. So overall, it was a good decision to make. Granted, before that, we were just doing mostly D&D streams. So it was kind of a last minute thought process of maybe I'll start doing... I don't, please, for the love of God. That sound is like just unfair. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know what it's about. See, that's the thing, though. Gundam, well, so to be fair, I didn't really know Gundam Fan. So I'm not counting Gundam Fan on that list, but like... Gundam Fan was a later follow. I don't think I've gotten anything from him realistically as far as follows go, but is what it is. Not too concerned about it. Basically, you, Gundam, like dumb, and I think Mechanicum were all late. Bob Geldof. I'm gonna guess this is a fucking British thing. Not gonna lie. Live Aid, not a chance. Charity thing, not a chance. I'm dumb. Okay, look, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I literally like never watched streamers until Cat was like one of my D&D current DM who I am taking over for as DM because I just have the story better written in my head. Not gonna lie. I have a better story. I have a lot going on in my head for it. Upgrades and stuff. Making things work. I only thought of streaming one time before. Back when I was thinking about it, it was just a dumb idea. Like, I was like, I'm not going to get anywhere with this, so let's just not do it. And then she brought it up to me when I eventually met her. And I was like, okay, maybe. Oh, it helps if I'm trying to put it in the correct way. It is very supportive. I do quite enjoy the community better. Which reminds me, I need to read up so that way I don't get fucking messages spamming on the actual voice. But yeah, hopefully... technically, I should have gone, instead of doing this stream, I should have gone and picked up my thinner. Because I also need to go out and I need to get more like a styrofoam kind of situation so that way I can put down for when I'm priming. And just be able to put all the little alligator teeth things down into there. Because unfortunately, I've tested... okay, go kindly fuck yourself. How did you bend? I love the way these kits work. Not gonna lie. That's the wrong way. Fuck. You know... Tweezers. I mean, at this point it's broken, but luckily I'm not too concerned about the inner part. Like, no one's gonna see it, especially this part, but like, God. I'm glad I'm not perfecting the inside and... Oh. There we go. Okay, so next time... Tweezers. Tweezers, for the love of all that is unholy. We'll save you. This part was never going to go in. Using the tweezers to force it to go in properly worked. No one will ever see that bend mark. Cool. So, that piece is done now. Put these to the side for a second. As far as the community goes, it is a nice community. I do enjoy it a lot. I do hope that it does kind of grow a bit more here, and I don't know what I want to see from it. Definitely need less simping going on, honestly, within the community. I have seen that a little bit too. Not gonna target people there, but I do know a couple simps and people who are targeted as the simped. And it's not V. It's not V. But, you know, unfortunately that comes with the territory. Because honestly, their stream is a little bit less interesting, we'll say, than other people's streams. They just have the advantage of being simpable. Because I don't know, I've been to their streams, a couple of their streams, and it's just like, what do you actually do, I guess? And like, why do people actually like you? I don't know. It's just we're out of luck, Cav. We're out of luck. We're the unsimpable. That goes there. That goes there. It's just something that we have to live with, right? We're unsimpable. I'm not like this cute fucking trans girl that like can get all the views. I'm not a finster, okay? Someday, maybe. What are we looking for? We're looking for blind people. PC3. Ah, here we go. That is very hard to see. Oh. Like, it's right in front of me, but I just could not see it. Alright, then. I think my biggest issue today, unfortunately, is I am streaming at the same time as Gundam. No? Oh, wait. I can't see Gundam on this channel. That's why. Sorry, I have one of my others up so I can verify what's going down. Oh. Thank you, Arctic. Yeah, I see my issue. I'm losing to the fact that there's a lot of people right now streaming. That's okay. It's always good to have more people streaming. Plus today is kind of a last minute decision on my part. I wanted to just kind of get started on this project. So we're working on our Fenice Rinashita for our contest. And basically the goal today is mostly just to build all the like tinier pieces throughout them that I can build. So for those who just joined us, obviously, like Arctic, I've check marked exactly how many steps I can do on a specific piece, and then going forward, and then again stopping, and then going forward again to the point of stopping. And the idea is just to like have as much pre-built, and then when I go into priming this, there's less pieces that are separated and have to be primed that are just going to be connected together anyways. And because unfortunately I am repainting the entire thing, including the inner shell. The inner shell I want to repaint because I don't know. I don't like this gray plastic, and I want to go with a gunmetal. I want to make it look metallic so it can pop a little bit. Not so much that it takes over the kit, but just a little something. Just a little something. If you haven't seen my comments, yes. Well, I've been basically told that, well, suggested that what I need to do is reduce how many pieces that I'm priming. And in order to do that, obviously build as much as you can, sub-assembly kind of thing. Because honestly, if I had to do, this kit probably has somewhere around like 400 plus pieces. Why prime 400 different pieces when I can just prime a handful? Now obviously keeping colors separated. And then from there, we'll kind of see what happens. I still need to get a bunch of stuff together to start priming because I need to do a test subject. I have the test subject ready. I'm just missing my flow improver, which I don't quite know the importance of that one, but you know, my artist friends tell me that, oh, you need it. And I'm like, okay, we'll do it. Just for whatever reason, it's the one thing I don't have. And then I need to get the styrofoam to basically put in all the alligator clip rods into. And then the biggest thing is just finding time to do it. But yeah, the scheme is pretty much set in stone now. For this one, if you haven't seen it in the various channels that I've been in, kind of chatting about it, basically the inner frame as well as things like the gun. I'm not sure what else is available to this kit. I actually have to look at that. I heard about it, never used it. I assume it helps level the paint better for spray painting. Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that I bet if I don't do it, I'm gonna regret it, kind of things. But so as far as the paint scheme goes, we're gonna be changing. So this kit is the Rinascita. So it's got the Italian colors, I believe is how we want to. I think that's Italian. Yeah, it's the Italian color scheme. We're changing the green over to. Give me a second to like just drop dead for whatever reason. We're gonna change the green over to a purple. What side goes up? It doesn't. Okay. The green to a purple. The yellow is gonna be gold. The white has gone through 3 different changes to this point. Originally, I was just gonna keep it white, but honestly, that's just dumb. That is dumb on my part. So I was going to switch it to purple, a lighter purple than the main purple. I'm not as interested in that idea anymore. It doesn't sound as good, so I am going to go with a pink. The pink will break it up a little bit. It gives me a quote-unquote red. Maybe not all the paints behave the same. That is possible, absolutely. Look, we're not art majors, okay? None of us are. We're just here to build, right? We're just here to build and hope for the best. And then the psychopaths are like, I want to repaint this into my scheme. Yeah, we're hoping it's gonna turn out well. Cause like, obviously the title states that we're working on a contest piece, so it needs to be decent. I am terrified already of this contest, not gonna lie. I went yesterday to see some of the people in my area who are going to be at this maybe be at the contest, question mark, I don't know. Um and I am pretty horrified, not gonna lie. Oh, that goes in. There we go. Problem solved. I am horrified because, not gonna lie, one of my opponents probably has this in the bag. Not gonna say why, but they definitely do build more things, I think. They definitely seem like they were a heavy builder. For whatever reason, they decided to bring a mascot Gundam with them to the event to just sit there on the table with them. I don't know. The other builder terrified me because they built in the weirdest ways. They literally, so obviously I've got a medium tier, well, basic tier god hand, and then like one of the higher tier god hands. This motherfucker had an entry grade nippers. I'm just like, I'm sorry, what? What are you doing? And he's trying to build, and it's he has those, but he's building master grades with it. I'm just like, what? Now granted, he was using an X-Acto knife probably for the rest of the project, because I saw need to go, actually, to be fair, if I could build all that shit, I would. Maybe not as the Gundam, but as the pilot. And that's the thing. So I have put in the effort. I ordered whose stream is this and why am I on it? That was weird. I ordered a display case. And I'm not hype about this idea. I really am not. But I want the display case for this project because it's going to protect the model from outside weather environment stuff, you know, dust and shit. And we'll see. Maybe it'll be that one leg up that I'll have at the competition. I was going to put up I haven't decided how I want to do it, but I do want to put part of the display, kind of like if you've seen the build fighter series. There we go. The build fighter series. They have the GP base, and it tells you basically who the builder is, who the fighter is, and then the Gundam. I want to do that, kind of. I don't want to go out and buy the actual GP bases we can get because they're meant for 144s. This is obviously a 100 scale. And then I want to go in deeper, and I want to put down, because obviously you put down the name of the Gundam you are using, but also I'd put down the model used to make it, just for, because like in this case it doesn't necessarily matter, but like in some of my other builds it's absolutely gonna matter, because like I'm custom building parts left and right for the couple of them, or you know, bashing in some cases. We'll see. So it's a lot, but you know, the things we do for Gundam, because Gunpla is freedom, right, as they say. Other than that, please, for the love of all that isn't holy, if you care about Gunpla, watch the entire series. Where's that brush at? The entire series is great. Pretty much you're gonna watch build. You're gonna watch Tri-Fighters. Tri-Fighters is pretty good too. You're gonna watch Divers. You can watch Re-Rise, but that one's a kind of, I feel like they lost a couple points there. Like it's good, but it goes off the tracks a little bit. And then you're going to turn around and you're going to watch Metaverse as well. Other than that, I think that's really it for the build, like, series, saga, universe. Um, but there's just so much content there. Right now, fair enough. Battle Luge, you're right. I did forget about Battle Luge. I am so sorry. Battle Luge is not too bad. Whatever. I need a better brush for this one, not gonna lie. Build Real. I have not watched it yet. Thank you for reminding me. I keep forgetting to go and watch that one. I absolutely would love to watch Build Real. I don't care how stupid it is. Not gonna lie. I've been enjoying a lot of those really like parody-esque situations. So like, my partners were here about almost a month ago. We watched the Inuyasha and we watched One Piece. Both of them pretty fucking good. Like I enjoyed them really much. Like sure, Inuyasha was bad from the standpoint of they took an entire like series and then they pushed it into a single season. But it was good nonetheless. Okay, what the fuck? Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. But no, I enjoyed Inuyasha. It was great. So I would probably actually, despite everything, depending on how they do the CGI, assumingly for the build fights, it might be enjoyable. It might be enjoyable. You never know. I want to give it a try. My problem is right now on my to-do list, because I found it today while I was hanging out on our choice of streaming service, because Crunchyroll is not hot right now. Yep, Crunchyroll, I love Crunchyroll, don't get me wrong. I would pay for their service, but right now Crunchyroll does not allow you to stream through Discord to share with, people, which is kind of important when you have long distance situations. That's literally the only reason. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't realize there was an MC for that. Did I? I don't know if I ever even played Breakers 3. I know I played New, but I don't know if I played 3. I hate you now. You're making me the wheels are turning like, did I actually ever play this game? I probably didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I had access to it. Then there you go. There's your answer. If it's import only, then I didn't touch it. That's just facts. If I have no way to access it, PC, or at the time I had a PlayStation, but obviously I didn't cheat the PlayStation system and set myself to Japan like some people could do. Yeah. So if it was an import only, then absolutely never touched it. But hopefully 4 makes up for that. I played it later. Fair. The one I want them to bring back, or at least make it accessible for PC players, even if it's through using the Xbox app. I would love to get back into Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. I love that game. I never properly finished it, but I definitely want to. Like, I finished some of the stories, but like I didn't finish every character and unlock certain characters that I would have loved to play as. Being that they kind of give you pretty much just Setsuna out the gate was cool though. Like, I didn't even realize who Setsuna was the whole time. I was like, cool, I'm in this Gundam and I'm just gonna beat shit up. This is a good Gundam. And I only just finished and watched Double O. Like, I've been trying to get into Double O for like years, and I could only get through the first. I couldn't even get through the first episode every time. It was just so. No, it doesn't. Go fuck yourself. I'm kidding, but like seriously, I love Dynasty Warriors. It's just what it is, okay? We haven't had a real good Gundam game. That's the real problem. If we had good Gundam games, I wouldn't have to rely on Dynasty Warriors being the good one. Like, Evolution's bad. I guess there's Operations 2. Some people still kind of play that. I tried to at one point, but the gotcha's what killed me there. I don't know that one. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't know it. Never heard of it. It sounds whatever, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't even know what to consider because I don't know what Maxi Boost is. I'm not a, like, okay, like, if I'm going to be clear here, the only, like, mecha things I know is Gundam and Big O. Big O. Was it Big O? I think it was Big O. The old show that was on Adult Swim. I do not know Evangelion. I kind of know a little bit of Frank's, but eh. They are. I mean, they could be better here. It's just they're not as high quality as what we want or we're used to. Like, Evolutions is just a watered down Overwatch, and it's a little bit more toxic than Overwatch. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's basically one-sided. When I played, I was like, okay, bye. This goes where? Goes right here. Beautiful. Other than that, that's fair. Yeah. Why can't I see? Holds up a box of Fruit Loops and says, I can see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right? That meme will never die. I will use it every chance I get. How many Fs do I have? I think I only have one F. And it's C and H that I have two of. Oh, yeah, it tells you right here. Although it says I only need... Oh, right, because I only need H here. Yeah. I hate the gotcha side of Operations. I know the biggest thing that I wanted... Oh. I'm looking at potentially getting into the SD Alliance, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I just need something other than building for you guys to watch. Like, obviously... And I grabbed the wrong nippers. We're trying to not... the reason why I'm using two is obviously, like, I don't want to ruin my good ones for the first cut. And, I mean, yeah, I could use an entry grade, but I like the smoothness of this, and... Yeah. How is it? Is it bad? Is it good? Should I cry? Should I just never look at it? Because right now, I need reviews on that game before I pick it up. Because otherwise, y'all are getting stuck with something stupid like Master Duel. And I don't know what else. You're like, I'm not getting stuck. I'll just go to a different streamer. I wish I had a capture card question mark for my Switch. That would be something that I could use. Um, Not that right now there's a whole lot of Switch games, but like I don't know. I don't have the PlayStation 5, so I can't say well, I'll just do that. Because I think the PlayStation 5 has its own way to connect to Twitch. If I remember correctly, it's been a while. But I think I did accidentally stream to Twitch once from my PlayStation 4. Feel it suffers from being a shorter action RPG version of the turn-based RPG of the older G generation games. Oh my god, that was a mouthful. What the fuck? Like, you couldn't like re-sum. Okay, I'm kind of sold. But if it's shorter turn-based, I don't know. And the main reason I would want to be able to stream from my Switch is for Fire Emblem. Not gonna lie. Like I don't play on Maddening, but because I'm not one of those freaks that can actually handle like the hardest hardcore. I'm just here to enjoy a game, play some nice tricks. Maybe for Barry I'll reconsider Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't gotten very far in that game. Even though that bitch isn't here probably. We're gonna put this right on down there. Perfect. Ooh. We almost didn't get it all the way. I never even realized there was multiple copies. Question mark. Where the fuck is this going? We can just slot that right in. And then we actually... Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I appreciate the little bit you've given. I have an idea that maybe I don't need to waste the money on it unless it goes on sale again. And it did go on sale at one point. But we'll see. Alright, so that is the chess piece up to this point. Unfortunately, I can't go any farther because it requires eyes, which I believe eye is the green color, which would evidently be purple. So we're going to just pause on that one. I'm going to turn the booklet over. And we're going to grab 2 pieces. Yes, we're literally just building 2 pieces. 17. Okay. So it's going. The rest of these parts will end up just having to be on separate little alligator clips, unfortunately, is what it is. I would love to get more, but together, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, that would definitely kill me. So, I mean, I understand having to grind for things a little bit sometimes, but like, not all the time. Also depends, because I heard, is it a gacha too? Or is that just me confusing 2 different conversations about separate Gundam games? Ooh, that was not good. I almost bent something there. Fair. Maybe a co-op person, unfortunately. I have a lot of doing co-ops. Not that I'm a per se. It's just that's kind of why I kind of got rid of my thing. Is we tried to play in groups every time. Every time we got there, we'd start fresh. Okay, obtained in game. Cool. But with Baldur's Gate 3, whenever we tried to play, it'd always be like, okay, well, I want different mod set. Let's go get some new mods and have to start from scratch because of the way it works. Cool. We just basically at this point finished all of the Druid Enclave stuff at the beginning to go to basically hit the Goblin camp, right? I don't want to keep doing that. And every time I'd play a different class to feel a little bit better about it, but it didn't really change anything. Season pass. So like, do they just hand them to you, or do you like still have to work for it? Because like, if it's a season pass and I get those right away, sure. But if I have to turn around and actually work for it, no. We're going to put that in there. Woo, our headpiece is done for now. I'm gonna cry. Let's go with the arms next. The arms will have not as many pieces either, unfortunately. It looks like I could only put 4 pieces together on both arms. This is not the mainstream either. Can I look at my mainstream real quick? I want to see who else is streaming at the moment. I wish it would just have my friends list up on this too, on the studio. So V's still doing Halo. Gundam is building and taking most of the builder viewers. That's fine. Soon. Let's be honest. Probably not gonna buy it. I'm not a big fan. Okay, thank God. Ooh. It was a nightmare for a second. I thought that actually nipped the piece itself from a bend. I'm not personally a fan of SD Gundams as much. It just, I don't know. They're not for me. They're for other people. Okay? They're for other people, and I'm okay with that. And no, I still haven't made a decision on if I want to get a hold of the Barbados or the Freedom. I'm going to be honest with you. Definitely not the Freedom. I just don't like the Freedom. As a Gundam, it's just not for me. Which is okay. Again, it's just okay. I've made my decisions on what seed kits I like, and Freedom isn't one of them. Barbados, I wasn't a fan of Orphan either, so I'm just gonna have to sit here and wait until we get some more master grades. Or sorry, MGE or MGSDs, whatever the fuck they're called. We're just gonna have to wait till we get more of those. Yeah. To be fair, do we ever complain with people for picking and choosing the games for Gundam? Because they never make good Gundam games. Their games have just been kind of subpar. Although if it wasn't for the Dynasty Warrior games, I probably would have never really stuck with Gundam. I never watched the original, which was like Char and Amuro. I never watched them. So I never really got like a lot of those details outside of what was in Dynasty Warriors, which obviously they try their best to recreate the content there, but not a great job. That's just how it is. Now, I don't think they could honestly make a proper game with like story content. Crossrays and Genesis allows you to make your own dream team of mobile suits and pilots. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know if there would be a dream team. I kid, I kid. There is a perfect dream team. My dream team is Char. Despite what this is about to mean. Quattro. I'm well aware this is just Char. But, you know, different mobile suit should be fine, right? What's the code red? Code red for what? Huh? I don't have a code red. Ah, right, that. The emergency. So, it's a stream. It was an emergency stream because... Sorry. It's an emergency stream because it kind of came up last minute. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stream today. I do have poor memory, okay? Okay? It's not my job to remember everything. The emergency is I am not painting right now. I did not have thinner, or not thinner, flow improver. I did not have foam that I wanted. And that is my emergency. So I emergency started a stream so that way I could just sit here and start working on a portion, keyword portion, of the kit for the contest. Because yes, we are getting ready for the contest. I have ordered a display case for it, in fact. The display case was a interesting call. Unfortunately, the contest did not provide a description of what it is they would want for me. So I'm like, I'm going to buy a display case so that way I can increase the odds that it doesn't look like a pile of shit when they get to it, hopefully. And let's be honest, ain't nobody else is going to do a display case. I still need to figure out how I'm going to set up a sort of mock thing that says basically what the Gundam is. That's fair, yeah. That is absolutely fair. I did forget about that because you're talking about like how certain voice actors got used in multiple series, kind of like with Yu-Gi-Oh. Tristan getting reused. I forgot what he got reused for, but yeah. I blinked for a second. So yes, display case. We're getting a display case. I ordered it today. The idea is to basically bring my kit in a display case because, like, well, no one else is doing it. Let's be that person. Let's be that petty little bitch who's like, well, I came in looking like a newbie at the beginning because I did go yesterday. I don't know if anyone really kind of followed that because I did bring in an SD. I may have broken a piece of it. I was a quick build kind of thing. I didn't build anything big. I wanted to kind of look at my competition and be like, okay, this is what I'm competing against. Low key, they all kind of sucked. I see one person that I'm competing against right now. He was building a P Bandai, which obviously isn't a big thing as far as like clearly he's competition. But the other player who was there was building a master grade. Cool, right? I'm building master grade too for the competition. But he was building a master grade with fucking entry grade nippers. And I'm like, bruh, no. That poor piece of plastic. Obviously, none of them talked to me. I didn't talk to them. It's for the better. I left in about an hour because I finished my kit. I was crying. Not really, but may as well be. Because I did unfortunately snap the paw on it. So for clarification, I have it right here, actually. Come here, Bubby. All right, so we built the Sasuke SD. It doesn't like to keep this thing in the mouth, but is what it is. Basically, I built it in its base form, and then I tried to remove this claw, and I snapped it. So I have to be very careful. It's kind of together, but it does feel like it's fragile. Not gonna lie. I wanted to keep it in its kitsune form because I don't have very many like canine slash, just in general animal-based Gundams right now. At some point, I do plan to get the Kerberos for a Psycho Zaku, because I'm going to build one of my friends' Gundams that they wanted for their character in my D&D sessions. Even though they're not really playing in it, they are just like an NPC character, which is kind of what I'm doing there too, is I'm kind of slowly asking people like, hey, battle damage ST, sure. The problem is the battle damage there sucks because it's the entire claw. Like, basically it means, so it broke like right in here. So pretty much this entire claw technically shouldn't be attached, but I glued it and we're just going to be gentle with it. I did want to technically repaint it. I'm just going to have to order a new one. Just because of how fragile it is. But yeah, so basically my friend Nocturna is going to be, I'm making a character for them in the series. It's kind of something I want to do in general. So I'm kind of asking viewers, just damage more parts. Absolutely, good idea. It's only an $11 kit, so it's fine. Honestly, I might take the katana from this. Not gonna lie, this katana, very usable. Very usable katana. They're just in general, this thing has parts that I can use across other kits. So, sure, I lost a claw, but now I have parts. Just keep sidetracking me, bitch. But so the idea is to more or less see if anybody wants a kind of just NPC cameo in the series kind of thing. How they show up, kind of just, we'll see. Nocturna is going to be part of a team that I have more or less built together with a bunch of other people that I've already asked, and they have willingly provided a character name, a Gundam that they want to use, as well as a rename if one is applicable, as well as paint schemes that would be implied with it. Oh my god, water's good. So I got a small list for that so far. I did not grab H yet. We just keep what is going on? Like, two people are just coming in and out constantly. I don't know if they're just new viewers or what. Could be, it's probably Barry, not gonna lie. He'd be struggling. And that's probably one or two others. But yeah. I would like to at least by next week, I want to get started. Explosion effect? Absolutely. Do you know me on Discord? I think you probably do. You just don't realize it. When did we meet? Arctic rated me, but that doesn't tell me shit. Oh, you followed me like 2 weeks ago. You were building a Mark II, a third strike. Okay. Fair enough. You can be an explosion effect. Absolutely. We'll make you... Actually, that's a beautiful idea. Okay, so what we're going to do is you'll be a... For the lack of better word choice here, because I can't think of anybody else. You'll be a quote-unquote famous streamer, more or less. And you'll have an emote in the game. Or a famous player. I don't give a shit. Basically, you'll have an emote that was designed for you. Because you just constantly exploded. Just self-destruct everywhere. Perfect. I love it. You did a great job. Did a great job. Like, can I really not build any more of this? Come on, this is dumb. Fuck. I hate this so much. Like, I'm tempted to put parts in here. I just don't know if I can. Let's go back to B real quick. I feel like I should be allowed to build the entire inner frame. And if not, I'm just gonna go cry. Like, we're just gonna cut stream and I'm gonna go cry. Here's B. This is the part I want. I should... D? Oh, BD, perfect. BD, yeah. And that would cover up that stain of a mistake. Where's D? It's always D that goes missing. Bruh. Look, I know D. D is... Oh, shit. No, D is a color. D is a color. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. We're gonna see how this fits and hope for the best, question mark. Like, I don't know. I wish that... And I mean, I did a pretty good job with the chest. I feel like the chest did really well. But it's still pretty kind of depressing that, like, the chest is the only part that's going to have a lot. Yeah, exactly. I know that. Well, no. So oddly enough, so obviously, right now, headset, we love it when it dies, right? Huh. Anyways, so the headpiece, we can only get 2 together because then it starts to need pieces internally, unfortunately. Arms, same situation. I can only build these 2 pieces for the arms. I might be able to go in here and try and put stuff together. I will look deeper at that. Actually, yeah, I probably could right here. I could probably do this right here. Why did I skip this? Why the fuck did I skip this? Like, I can't do much other than make this mechanism. Probably? Question mark. We'll worry about that later, though. We're going to try and get back on the chess piece real quick for a second, and we're going to see if putting this together will cause an issue. Which side goes where? This side goes into here. Perfect. And where is it connecting to? Right into here, I guess. How? How, though? What the literal fuck, dude? Are they gonna actually, like, force me to... Ugh. Ooh. We almost had it. We almost had it. I don't think that's how it goes. It does though. This has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. They actually like right there we go. Okay, we're in. We're in. Now we just have to hope that when I go to put that other piece on, it will not be difficult. I got one more piece. One more piece together. We did it. Theoretically, I could ram 17 onto this and then just pull it out when the time comes. I love this. We're just like, we're going backstepping hardcore into this. We're like, we're just gonna try. Where is G? G is right here. I would love to know who my second follower is though right now. Viewer, whatever. 17. I probably know who it is. 17 is right here. We're just gonna hard try this as best we can. Put as much together. This will be an easy part to take out though, when it comes time. And it saves me from having to like actually make a separate piece on a on an alligator clip. Now granted, I'm going to struggle with, this is going to be a giant piece to have on an alligator, a small alligator clip. That's literally the big problem. These also are not parts, right? Yeah. So if you'd be kind enough to remove these. I didn't do a good job of checking all this, by the way. Like, obviously, like, we just stop right there. But clearly, I could go through and do some more. Oh, it also says to remove these. Well, then why'd you put them there? Don't worry. Last time I will bring up Gundam games. Sadly, there's no ETA on it if or when single player GBO2 Code Fairy stuff will come to PC. Huh? I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm very curious though. Like, unfortunately, I've been getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, unfortunately, for my quote-unquote gotcha. Much regret, not gonna lie, but is what it is. But like, if GBO's gotcha system was a little bit better, I would do it. It's just not there. Okay. And then I can easily tear that apart, quote unquote. I'm going to have to be gentle with it, though, when it comes to finally taking that apart, because, yeesh. No gotcha involved. Okay. All right. So that looks to be that part of the inner frame. I can easily pull that out when it comes time. I can't do any of this. Back to the arms. I'm gonna just put these pieces because they are quote unquote completed, minus the arms. Sold separately and console only. This is what I'm hating, is they're doing a lot of this console only crap. Like, why console only? What is up with that? What's up with that? I just want to play my games. So G and H heavy. I don't know how I feel about that. That really hurts my interest in buying it, not gonna lie. Well, obviously I know it's a free game, but that's not the point. What am I looking for? We are looking for H1 and 2. Jesus fuck, my day is almost over already. That's so lame. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. Hold on. Speaking of which, I don't remember when I work. Da-na-na-na-na. Skip on over. Skip on over. Refresh. Tomorrow is till 12. You can kindly go fuck yourself. Yeah, exactly. Gundam Breaker is what we're looking for. Hopefully it'll go well. Cool. It did not go to my schedule. So this week is not hype. I'm working a lot of till 12s, till 1s. Yeesh. Did they do my time off request? They're still pending. Go fuck yourself. I did what you asked. Accept them. Please. I had to request time off for the contest because unfortunately when I usually work is when the contest starts and stuff, and like I just can't be asked to not be able to be there, especially if I'm building a piece for it. I don't even know what that is right now, I'm not gonna lie. Vivi's dumb. She does not know all these games. Hold up. His mobile guy. Honestly, they're just bad. They're bad for my health, okay? We're switching that to cool because it's like 1,000,000 degrees in here all of a sudden. Ooh. Oh, that's old. A Moon Gundam event. Okay, okay. I actually have no clue where Moon Gundam comes from. Not gonna lie. I am still in the process of rewatching everything. I've watched G Fighter, all the build series, as we've talked about. I've watched Seed Destiny strictly. I do need to go back and watch Seed. And then I've watched half of Orphans, almost the first season of Witch. I have watched all of O recently. Like I think I literally just finished that today. I am starting G Recognition or whatever that's called. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet because I literally didn't start. I got interrupted when I was about to. OVA. I mean, I guess I could watch an OVA. So it's a weird choice, but you know, whatever it takes to be a cool kid. I mean, I do like the kit. I've seen it. It looks cool. If I didn't have 1,000,000 other kits that I have to get first, I'd consider it. It's a manga series. Go fuck yourself. No, we don't do manga series. And I just don't have the ability to sit there and like read manga. I can watch sub all day. It's also kind of a sensory thing where I just like the sound. Just the sound is enough for me. Okay, so that's done. But that's not all. C. C is underneath all of this. I don't know. I don't know if I could do a manga. Gundam manga just doesn't sound like very hype. Like, if you think about it, like, I don't know. I feel like Gundam just has better opportunities as an anime. Because a lot of Gundam is just the physical action. What do you mean? I don't know why it does that. Because, like, I only have one headset. Alright, so we got that piece. C5 and C2. Yes, please. Welcome, everybody who's joining us. If you haven't been here already, we are building our contest piece here. It is the Fenice Rinascita. Forgive me, French and Italian people. But we went a little bit over emphasis on that one. But we are basically building our contest piece. Right now we are kind of just building what we can while we wait for the minimum requirements to completely have our airbrush ready to go. And hopefully we'll get that going. Unfortunately, we're not going to be airbrushing the Rinascita first. We are going to be doing a test subject. As we all may know or not, I absolutely 100% hate the RX-78 II. So, I happen to have one on hand. It is going to be my test subject. It is going to be my sacrifice, willing or not, as we learn how to airbrush. It's going to come out like hot garbage, or not. Hopefully not, just because as much as I would love for it to come out as hot garbage, because I hate that one just as much as I hate the Freedom. I would like it to come out good only so that way I can completely start on this Rinascita, because I have basically a month and less than a week to complete this project for the contest. So I would like to be able to just ramrod my way through that. Not gonna lie. And where is this piece going? This piece is going right here. And then this is gonna go right there. If you are not following, we do appreciate follows. You can see more of the work as it gets done throughout the process. If you are one of my usuals, thank you for joining us again. And I hope you enjoy your stay. If you have any questions, feel free to hit up that lovely chat button, and we can see about your questions. Oh, I see why. It's because... Wait, what? Oh. We're reaching too high on the kit. I can't physically see what's going on. Alright, there we go. More of the arm. I don't know why you like the RX. I don't. Other than, okay, the only thing that the RX has going for it is that it is, as the kids call it, the grandfather of Gundam. That's literally all it has going for it. Okay. Okay, we built it. But in exactly what step did it get the part it needs to transition to this piece. Okay. So you put those on. Oh, it already has it. I just can't see it. Cool. Cool shit. I will have to take that apart after I finish painting it. But I love how you did that after I already did. But thank you. Thank you. We do appreciate it. Talking is brutal sometimes. Low key, we might actually have a chance of making most of this. So we're just gonna do that. Worst comes to worst, when we actually have the parts done, I just pull it apart. And hopefully don't destroy too much of the paint work on that. Just be gentle. Right? Ooh, it can do some nice dumbbell lifting now already. We love that. I'm kidding. I guess since we're already here, I can start on the hand too. And figure out a focal point. I guess I can use... I'll worry about the focal point for the alligator clip later. Considering the equipment... Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what the hands do. We doing 12 or 15. Oh, it wants you to start with just straight up 11. What's 21? 21 is a fist. I don't think I want the fist, but let's see what kind of weapons we have going forward. I actually don't remember this kit's weapon loadout. It might just be the gun. Oh no, it does have beam sabers. Cool, cool, cool. 15 is used. Wait, is this the... This is the left. So this is the secondary hand. So this hand doesn't matter. It's going to be using a shield. So let's just verify how it actually equips the shield real quick. Put the saber in there. It does look like it is a handheld shield rather than an arm guard, so to speak. So we need 12 to go with the original question mark. Sorry, we're doing a lot of new stuff here. So if I can see if 12 attaches. Is this a shield? It is a shield hand. There's 12. Do. And the original part it wants me to take is 11. 11 is where? 11 is right here. Let's clean the part off because it's not working. We're test fitting for those who don't, to minimalize how many parts have to go together before we do the painting process. It's an interesting technique. I have never done it before, but I do want to do that, I think. I don't I don't know if this actually goes together. It does. So we can put those together through that. But what's the other part that it needs? It's 12. There's a separate, just the finger. Okay, okay. We question it. That is going to be harder to do. Not gonna lie, so we might actually keep those separate. As much as the goal is to put as much together, I do think you are right though about the hand and having to keep them separated because yeah. Just trying to get into the inner bits here. I might be able to spray the hand from here, but if I put the thumb in, I'm gonna have trouble getting into that space. And I have no idea exactly what this contest is going to be all about. It is going to be my first contest, especially with building. So I don't want to fuck anything up. I feel like that's not set up properly, because it's telling me one thing. And I'm getting another thing altogether. Alright, let's see. If I do this on the alligator clip, I think it'll be fine. We'll keep the finger separate. And then I can reach into the hand. Yep, we're good. I think we're good. Biggest issue is going to be that I'm going to be painting a poly cap, and I'm not excited about that poly cap getting hit. The fuck was that? Anyways, so that's that arm. I can get F7 though, right? We can't see. Worst case, just leave the hands as is. Yeah, that is fair. I don't know. Like, I'm... You've tricked me into this build as much as possible thing, I guess. Also, I wonder if there are leftover parts to build the normal Wing Gundam. You know. Oh, hi V. Thanks for the read. For those who don't know, they're going to be stuck probably in an ad, but for those who don't know, obviously I'm Mischief. I do Gundam mostly building. We also, on a rare occasion, unfortunately right now we're on a little bit of a hiatus while our quote-unquote main DM is taking a quick... Yeah, Calvary is here indeed. We're taking a small D&D break because our main DM is busy with other things. Thank you for that follow, Ian. We do appreciate that. We love our follows. Have that in response. Whether you are a streamer or not, we always do a follow back. So we are currently building our, for those who just joined us, we are currently building our Fenice Rinashita, kind of just doing the inner frame, or as much as we can get. I've already kind of pre-clipped the green bits, the yellow bits, and what else? The red bits. So all I have left is pretty much inner frame and white to cut out. I figured, well, I kind of would go through the booklet and check mark where I could start building. And then while we were doing that, I accidentally found parts that I could also build that I forgot to mark. Yeah, I saw they were doing Halo, so I was like, maybe I'll have a chance today. This was kind of a last minute stream again because situations. It is also Thursday, so technically I am scheduled to do a stream, but I completely forgot for all of 5 seconds. I think that is everything that we can put together for the one hand, because I don't want to put the thumb on here and be restricted when I go to prime it. I'm painted up. So we'll leave that arm the way it is. And we will go back and find the right arm, because apparently I skipped that too. Maybe there's not a right arm. Here we go. I put it in a weird spot to start it. Let's clean up some bits though. Let's clean up some bits. Exactly. I stream whenever I fucking want. I don't follow a schedule. I mean, I do, but my schedule is currently a work in progress as I figure things out. You know, yeah, I know. I don't. I'm concerned about this. I don't plan to come over to the Europes anytime soon, so you're just gonna have to deal with it being a long distance situation. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It'll be better. I don't know if I want to respond to that one. I'm scared. Now I'm officially scared. Nah, I'm fine. We're good. But yeah, exactly. That's fair. You're right. I do kind of come in and be excessively flirty. You're right. That's fair. So it's only fair that you return the favor. What other pieces do I need? G22. Come in. Yeah? Where am I coming in? I have the wrong G. Where's the second G? Is there two Gs? Alright, we need to resort. I have lost track of an entire sprue. That's C. This is also C. And this is B. Oh, I see the problem already. I kind of may have... so I'm up here, right? I accidentally fell back down here. So we are looking for G25, not 22. And it was right next to it the whole time. Yeah, no, you're good. We got you. You usually, when you end your stream, you got your raid going, and then you're like, well, now I need to go do this and this. Get your eats on and stuff. You're in that chair for a while, so you do need to relax a bit. I need to think about setting stuff up like that a little bit better. But yeah, I do appreciate the raid. It's always nice. Gotta figure out who else is streaming for when the inevitable. Gundam is the only other one really streaming equivalent stuff. We're not there yet. But maybe we'll get lucky and he won't end his stream first. What background music? I don't have any background music. The reason why I don't have any is I'm... Does it? See the problem? Oh, that's Freya. The reason why I don't have any background music is I don't know about all the... I haven't really read the TOS and shit, but like... I don't need all that like copyright strikes and shit kind of thing going on. That's what I'm scared of. I'm legit scared about that shit. That's why I don't play anything in the background. I would gladly sit here and... Okay. Like, honestly, if I'm going to do it, I would probably be in the background. I'd have just Gundam stuff, honestly. Just to match the theme. Like, for instance, when I was doing the God Gundam, I would have definitely had um, G Fighter OSTs on. Not gonna lie, that's probably what I would have done. Um, and then for today, since I'm building the Rinashita, there is a way to stop it recording to the VOD and you avoid getting in trouble. Live music is fine. It's the recorded stuff to VODs that hurts you. Okay, okay. Well, what if? See, I don't actually know if the VODs are fair enough. Well, yeah, we definitely. If you can help me with that, that'd be great. Cause like, yeah, that's kind of why I just don't have music in the background, and also, I mean, I don't know how all you get to perceive this. I've tried to listen to myself a few times, but that's only so good to watch your own videos. But like that's a bigger fear that I have because I set like all of the music and like when I'm listening to stuff on my own, I try and set it as low as possible, and sometimes I worry that I can't even hear myself. Um, so that's another thing. Um, and yeah. So there's a lot of reasons why I don't do it. Um, but if it's normal and I figure out how to fix the whole VOD part of it, then yeah, why not? Did I already take the parts from this one? Maybe it'd be a good idea to separate them a little bit, have like a C1, C2 going on, but then it's figuring out which one I grabbed later down the road. Damn. Da, da, da. No. It's okay. To be fair, Arctic, there's more layers to that. There's more layers to that than normal if you see some of my tags. But the problem is how low it is. So on Discord calls, I usually get complained at that they put me at 200% and they still don't hear me half the time. So it's a matter of volume. And here's like the worst part is like people downstairs probably hear me despite everyone on voice not being able to hear me. So that's my concern. I mean, yes, I do have, vocal dysphoria, things I'm not fixing cuz I've been shown where to start on all that, but yeah. Other than that, I mean, yeah, obviously there's a natural hate for your voice, but then there's this C5. Why do I not have C5 yet? Right here. It's more of a volume issue. Like you can't hear it. Oh, yeah. I kind of covered them up, but I did have some stickers hiding in my collection. So I've gone ahead and I've added some stickers from Final Fantasy 14. I only added a couple. I didn't want to cover this whole thing up. I don't know why that was the first thing I completely forgot to do when the stream started. Probably because I was alone at first. But yeah, I found these little cuties on Amazon. I was like, I'm going to buy them. I bought those several months ago when I had no idea what to do with stickers. But I was like, yeah, I want these. And so I got them. I need to still replace my playmat. I do plan to upgrade my playmat again because right now we're just kind of switching playmats out here and there. Right now we are on maybe Beal Starmon. Tits, right? Poor V. V's probably missing that, and they're gonna miss it. It's not gonna happen again this stream. But I do want to get probably a Gundam one. I haven't decided yet on that yet. See, I personally want to listen to music, and I was going to. You are here. Cool. So you did see the Beale Star. You saw the Boobas. um, did dial it due to everyone having different setups. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Um, like honestly, I would love to have something on in the background for myself. You all are hearing whatever I hear, so that is kind of dangerous how I have that set up probably. Um, but it does help right now because I'm lazy. Yes, I have a headset. I am rolling a. Okay. Luckily, it's on my screen because it was talking about this earlier when I lost connection for 5 seconds. Fair. Right now, I'm rolling a Corsair 80. But yes, we do the headsets. I don't like the idea of rolling well, speakers obviously is stupid. That's the dumbest fucking thing in the world. I'm gonna be honest with you. But the boom mics are not bad. I don't know how to feel about them personally. I'm scared of those. Like, sure, the boom mic might be easier. Um, fair. I figured you had one. But yeah, I'm completely scared of the idea to use a boom mic. Can you not play with the cord, sweetheart? Yeah. I like my V3 Razer mic. Okay, okay. Um, Boom mic is standby. Why am I struggling on this? Oh, okay. Because it's backwards for me. Hey, stop playing with the cord. We're being interfered with by Freya. Such a great cat. But, sometimes interference is not appreciated. So we want to put this over here. Question mark. I love it when they have to do it this way. It would be easier to do it the other way so I can actually see what I'm doing. And we're in. That goes on there for another completed inner framing for the arm. I don't know how I feel about doing it this way, but again, easy fixes. When I'm done painting everything, hopefully I do very little damage to it. It is inner frame though. But then again, easy pull apart and go when it comes time, because there's obviously parts that need to be put on here, like have to be like rammed on. Most of you may already know that for this kit though. Hand. G. Those are my C's. My G. But yeah, no, I was probably just gonna play pretty much just Gundam OSTs as I went along. I'm not a big fan of like picking other things, but can never trust. I really enjoyed this kit a lot, to the point I might get one for a giveaway or an RG Sazabi next month. Depending on costs there. Obviously, I don't remember what you did last month. I know Kava was in here for a second and mentioned it. Whether it was a master grade or a real grade. But it definitely would be dependent on cost, in my opinion, there. Real grades are nice. Sazabi would be fun. Not gonna lie, I do like Sazabi. The Alba version of this, yeah. So it was a master grade. So you want master grade into a real grade. Yeah, I know about the Epiod. That's why I'm hoping not to win, not gonna lie. Because as much as I would love to win a second one, Epion is not on my list to have 2 copies of. there's only one model on my list I want 2 copies of right now, and that's the God Gundam, because I plan to... My second God Gundam, when I've gotten my painting skills down, I plan to repaint it into the Neo Japan scheme, which is really just Japan, using silvers and I think it was literally just silver, white, and red. Dedicate it or take it and use it as a giveaway yourself. I'm not a fussy fish as long as you're happy. Fair. That is fair. I obviously I haven't done any real giveaways yet. I did technically let's go figure out what's I think it's this finger that's standing up. I did technically send something today, but that was more to a friend who's been extremely helpful with more than just the stream. So I kind of just gave them a thing. 16 or 13. Okay. We'll go with that. I just sent that off to them today, which is interesting. I've never really thought about doing that sort of thing. Okay, so we want to do this. Question mark. No. What do you equip it with then? But yeah, you're right. I could do that. Alright then. So that was 14. I don't think these two pieces go together. I love it. I love when they don't do a good job of describing what parts you need to put together for the hand. Freya, please, for the love of all that is unholy, stop. No, it's right. It's right. It's right. Okay. It just looks off. See, this is why you test fit too. Because now I know this will work. It just doesn't look right up front. Maybe. Tweezers. We had to do this last time. Tweezers for parts. Works as a nice little pseudo vice grip. Cool. We got it in. Looks like garbage, but should be fine. Let's verify that was even the correct piece. After we put it together, right? Gun. Put that into the gun. And then you just put the thumb on top of it. Cool. Okay. So that hand is ready to go. And there we go. Along with our pieces that are already done. Question mark? Well, where did they go? Oh, I see them. So far, we've built the portion of the head. There's only 2 pieces that could go together. Alright, enjoy. And then that. Theoretically. Inner frames the thing. I do have, for those who are still here, because I kind of forgot to mention it while V was around, I have ordered a display case for this kit, for the contest specifically. And yeah, the hope there is to be able to take it in with the display case to further, one, make sure that it's in good condition when I bring it in, and then 2, hopefully be the only person who thought about doing it. Because we like to be one step above everybody else, not gonna lie. When possible. And then here I am streaming with like bare minimum, no quality. But sometimes you gotta be a minimalist. Right? No. Don't be a minimalist. Don't be a mischief. Don't be afraid to do things, right? When it counts. So those are C parts, some of them. 30, 31. I should probably text to see what's going on about dinner as well, because it is about that time. I'm actually surprised someone else hasn't messaged me yet, because she should be done with her movie. But let's see here real quick. Take a quick second to breathe and collect. When's za? I'm gonna get a dumb question like, what does za mean, right? What does za mean? Za means pizza. Let's see. And then we want our lovely little emoji. There we go. Get some bits. I don't know why you think that's a good idea to call me. I literally just asked a question. Here we go. PC parts kind of just disappeared for a second. PC6. Food, pizza. Amazing. How do you not know what za means? How do you not know? How? In what world did za not translate to pizza? Does anybody know? Because I don't. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just used to the children's cartoons. Okay. Back when I watched Hot Wheels, whatever one it was, the character's always called Pizza Za. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to use that from now on. Haven't made. Oh my god. How have you not made it? I'm in the middle of streaming. I can't just stop for food. I mean, I can, but I'm not ready to. I would like to at least get through the first leg unit, maybe not. We'll see. I mean, I have a lot of parts I can do. Sorry. English is clearly not my first language anymore. I don't know what is. Dumbass, maybe. We might just we're at a good mark, I'd say. So we might have to just see who's all streaming at the moment, and I might just pass those who want to over there. We'll see. Give me a second. Because, yeah, I know if I sit here any longer, I'm going to probably kill somebody. And it's going to be me. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so we got Gundam. Let's go. We love moving trains, right? Y'all love moving trains? Alrighty then. 4, 3, 2, 1. And raid. Did it transfer us? No. I pressed yes. Mate. Oh my god. Let's try this again. Fuck. One viewer. I don't know. It does not want to work today, but see y'all over there, hopefully. Don't know why.